We are going to talk about the aspects of fascism and Nazism.
After a great crisis with a lot of inflation and unemployment, half of non-industrialized country, a disagreement of the territories given after the World War I, and the communist groups started growing due to strikes and demonstrations. During the 20th century in Occidental Europe, Italy, by the hand of Benito Mussolini, fascism surged. Who was Mussolini? He born the 29th of July of 1883. Mussolini started his professional degree as a journalist and then unified the Socialist Italian Party. He was expelled of the Socialist Italian Party and he finished joining the National Fascist Party. In what consisted fascism? Was a political movement totalitarian. It denied the democracy, the minority groups were discriminated and gave emphasis to violence. They were afraid of communism.
How reached the power? After the decadency of Italy, fascism slowly was gaining the confidence of small groups of the society have to. Manipulation. Suppression of the Catholic Church, suppression of economic elites that were afraid of the advance of communism, strategies to silence oppositors' politics, use of militias for militaries, the black shirts, that were people that were part of communist, socialists, etc. They made the dirty work. Propaganda glorifying Mussolini. Press manipulate for expand fascism. What he made when fascism arrived. When Mussolini arrived, he was the boss, ex-government in 1982. He expelled all the ones that were against of fascism. He controlled all the power, press, school, etc. Then he introduced Italy to World War II. Because he allied with Germany and he tried to recover territories. He was fusilated in Switzerland and his body was hanged in the town square with the aim for the society will bend.
How did Hitler and the Nazi parties achieve the power?
We must go back to the First World War, where Germany was defeated and forced to accept a hand peace treaty. The war and commercial blockade has already left Germany impoverished. As victors, the Allies imposed measures that worsened the situation, including rife war separations amounting to 162 billion gold marks. Germany tried to recover due to its destroyed economy and lack of vital production resources. In addition, Germany was forced to drastically reduce military, limiting its army to 100,000 soldiers and a small navy of 36 ships, with no aircraft and submarines. These restrictions left the nation humiliated and defenseless. The economic and social consequences of these measures created severe hardships for the German people, fueling with discontent. This condition forced the development of left-wing and above all right-wing extremist groups. At the end of World War I, several groups appealed. The German Communist Party was created by Karl Liebknecht and Rosa Luxemburg. Because a revolution, Karl and Rosa were arrested and murdered. Elections were done and where constitution was imposed. The Weimar Republic, the Social Democratic Party, obtained absolute majority, but this continued to be extremist group.
Tensions in Germany rose due to economic instability, including hyperinflation. The Social Democrats tried to stabilize the economy, but the 1929 clash ended this period of relative peace, triggering more conflicts. In 1929, Adolf Hitler and National Socialist German Workers' Party, Nazi Party, gained prominence, promoting extreme nationalism, militarism, and anti-Semitism. After a failed coup in 1923, the Munich Putsch, Hitler was imprisoned and got Mein Kampf, expressing Nazis' ideology. The Nazis blamed Jews and communists for Germany's problems, defending areas pro-Nazi and using propaganda to gain support, particularly from industrialists and the middle class. By January 1933, Hitler became Chancellor, and then the Reichstag was set on fire. The Nazis blamed the communists that were brutally persecuted. To consolidate the power, the Nazis made illegal all other political parties, and Hitler eliminated political opponents in the Long Knives Night in his party and established a dictatorship. The Nazi regime promoted militarization, rearmament was done, and developed anti-Semitic policies. Laws like the Nuremberg Laws of 1935 marginalized Jews, and events like Kristallnacht in 1938 led to widespread persecution, finally culminated in the Holocaust during World War II.
Done by Iago, make drawings of Hitler and fascism, also apported higher voice to the presentation. Marcelo made drawings of Nazism and lettering, also apported his voice on presentation. Hector apported Nazism information and apported his voice for perform. Nazan apported fascism information, ANS apported his voice for performance. Thank you.